Hi, my name's Jonathan Hicks. I'm back at the Dice Cup, and this evening I'm joined by
Mark, Steve,
and we've just finished playing Wink, which, as you might imagine, is a game about winking. Now, you each take a pawn, and when it's your turn, you have to put it on a particular number in this grid in the middle, and you can see the cards are gradually being removed as you play the game. But you also have a hand of cards. These are secret, but let me just lay these out so you can see what I've got. I'm not allowed to put the pawn on one of my own cards. In fact, I have the 8, so I can't do that. So we'll put it on the 1 instead, thank you. But what I'm looking for is where the other pawns are, where people have placed them. Because I'm trying to find somebody who's put a pawn on one of the cards that I have. So in this case, Steve's on the 19, and I have the 19 card. Now before, we each take it in turns, and before it gets back round to Steve's turn, because he's on it, I have to wink at him. So secretly, without anyone else noticing, I sort of take my moment and look at Steve and go, oh, wink. And if Mark spots me, then he can use one of his accusation cards. And if he catches me out winking, then he actually gets a couple of points and steals the points that I could have got. So you have to be sort of secretive about it. But assuming I successfully manage to wink at Steve, and Steve notices and Mark doesn't notice, then when it comes down to Steve's turn, he would say
19, Jonathan.
That's right, he's seen that I've winked at him, so I would reveal my 19 card, and I score a point for this, which I keep, and Steve scores a point for his card as well. And then on Steve's go, he would take his pawn and stick it on a different number. Then I'm going to check and say, oh, I've got the 8 as well, so I'm going to be winking at Steve again. So you basically go around trying to put your pawns at different things, wink at each other when they land on yours, and look out for other people's winks. But the whole time you have these accusation cards, and if you see someone winking at someone that's not you, you sort of want to call them out. At the end of the game, whoever won the most cards, which is points, wins. What do we think?
It's hard to really say much about it. It's basically Wink Murder with scoring, I guess, for at least. It's fine, it's a party game. I think it needs, we just play as a 4, and I think it needs more than that, because I think you can get away with the winks maybe a little too easy. I think when we were playing it for 6s and 7s, you almost always get caught, which makes it a lot more tricky, but especially you get more time because there's more players going around. Yeah, it's fine. As a light-hearted, bit of a fun party game, it works fine.
Steve?
Yeah, Mark's right, more players does make it better. Here, I'm so focused on trying to find out the person who needs to wink at me that I missed everyone else doing, so I didn't catch anyone out all throughout the game, but with more people, I do. With more people, you have fewer cards in your hand, so you're more on the lookout for the people. If no one's got a pawn on your card, you spend your whole time until your next turn looking out for the wink that's coming to you, or for any wink that anyone else. So if you've got wide peripheral vision, it can be quite handy.
Rating?
Played in the right spirit. If you play this with gamers, people start to game the use of these, and they'll throw them in even if they haven't seen a wink. So I think if you only use these when you have actually seen something, it's a fun light party game, and I'd rate it 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Mark? I'd give it 6. It's fun.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice. You do obviously have to be able to wink. If you can't wink, that's a bit of a handicap in this game. But it's tense, as Steve was saying, when no one's on your pawn, you're constantly looking around, and I actually preferred it with fewer player numbers. With the larger player numbers, I don't think I'd ever get away with a wink. I managed to get away with a wink maybe once or twice in the game. I found it really hard. Every time I wink at someone, either they'd look away just as I wink, or someone else would spot me because I was being too obvious. So it's nice, it's fun. I'd be on a 6.5, I think. Alright, thanks for watching. That was Wink.